So Scott, you've got electric keys up.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite for vintage electric keyboards. You know, this is a pianette, which is a Hohner instrument, like a clavinet, but it's I don't know. Actually, it's like reeds, little reeds making the sound, kind of like a Wurlitzer, but it's a different sound, and it's very nice.
Cool.
So yeah, one of the many nice sounds. The Rhodes are wonderful, of course. I like the organs a lot. A lot of great stuff in here.
Do you ever use the unique stuff in there, like, you know, the Lambda stuff or the...
Yeah, actually, sometimes I'm looking for something that you could say is like a little cheesier. You know,
right,
like
sure. Like it's got a little vibe to it.
And it really does. Even some of the early CPs, like the CP10. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, you know, my dad, he played keyboards. It really is my inspiration, you know, to get into that. You know, so he had a lot of the early stuff. So he had some of the early Yamaha electric pianos that sounded like that. So yeah, you never know when you might want to use that. Keyboard bass, it's kind of interesting, some of this stuff. Electric piano bass. So what that's actually emulating is this guy over here.
Oh, cool. That's the Rhodes key bass.
That's the Rhodes key bass. It's just
very cool.
A couple of octaves of a Rhodes, you know. So, yeah. So there's a lot of great stuff in there.
Do you use the effects rack too on occasion?
Yeah, absolutely. This built-in effects rack is very useful for getting kind of scratchy or older sounds. So I'm dialing in U vinyl now, and that's going to give us a more 60s sound. With even included this little scratch, like as if it's coming from a turntable, which is fun sometimes. And you can dial in noise and wear.
A lot of character on that, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And actually, you can get some pretty trippy sounds too with the chorus and with the phaser at times, if you really make extreme settings. And I also love the filter because it gives you a little bit of a wah-wah, like set in one particular place type of sound. To thin out the sound a lot.
I see.
And you can get very pretty sounds too, and more normal sounds with the classic phaser sounds. And you can really dial in the exact frequency where this happens. So right now it's too many lows in there for me, so I'm just dialing a few out. And a little bit too much depth. And I'll slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, this instrument's like right up your alley, isn't it? The electromechanical stuff. It just really sounds great the way you play it.
Yeah, so you can, it's very flexible. So, you know, and not to mention the amp simulator and all kinds of other stuff. And the echo reverberation. I like the echo quite a bit too. I like to make it dark. Or, you know, thin it out or make it sound more like a vintage.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's there, and it works, and it sounds good. So that means it's usable, and that's the important thing. Yeah, that's the thing. All this is in there. There's so much in there. Right. I mean, you might not like it, but somebody else might be like all over it, you know, all about it.